Greetings, everyone. It's GleeCon, and we're back again today with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we read about half-elf lore, and it was small. They don't really have a culture of their own, really, per se. I think it's kind of interesting that it was included in the Dungeons & Dragons source material, but I also feel like it probably could have just as easily been omitted. There were just a couple little interesting things about what the psychology would be like. But as you can imagine, it's a very small collection of people, so it's hard to call what they have a culture. We've also been playing through World of Warcraft Classic, and on the last episode, we have almost finished this most recent round, which is kind of like the fifth, sixth round of things, not counting some dungeons. And in that round, we did Farinel. So he basically ran around Fenris Isle. I think he died a couple times trying to get inside Ravenclaw Manor to fight. Wait, is it Ravenclaw? I don't remember. Or Black Raven, I don't know. The little castle on Ravenclaw where he's been employing gnolls to kind of fight the area, which is also sort of an interesting premise. And they're zombified gnolls. The reason why I'm at this screen instead of the normal screen is because, as I mentioned in a previous episode, I've also been running through doing another completionist run with my wife, Mrs. GleeCon. We've been running together. We've been doing one alliance pair and one troll pair. And one of the main things that we're doing that's different is we're keeping the same characters. And because we are grinding out as a party of two, it doubles most of the killing that we have to do. Maybe not quantity quests, but almost all the other ones, because you can only loot half as much. That has led to me finding things that I had not previously found. So last night it really capped off when in Elwyn Forest I found 2 drop quests, and one of them led to another quest. So a total of 3 quests that I did not experience on any of our videos. And so now I realize Questy's not going to do it. Wowpedia's not going to do it. We're going to have to find another way to make sure we get all of these quests. So I'm not going to grind them out. That would be crazy tedious. It would not make for good content, in my opinion. But what I do think that we should do is at least visit them and look, because what really was the kicker for me is one of the quests was pretty interesting from a lore perspective yesterday for me. So we're going to look at this list. This is a list of all of the classic quests, which we've already looked at in the show together. And we have all of these classic quest items that drop quests. So if you, this is a list which I should probably save. It says it's locked. Oh, here we go. I'm just going to tag this. It says items. I'm going to save it so that we can come back to this list because this is important. Now, most of these before here are like event things. I don't know, for instance, what this dirt stained map is. It doesn't say where it drops. Drops in Mulgore, and yeah, what does it say if you read it? Oops, no, that just gives it a thing. There's a way I know to. This item begins a quest, attack on Camp Narache. Okay, we did find this. This one I think might even be listed. It's one that you find within the little camp in the starting zone. So easy. That one's easy. Aged envelope. This is one that you find in Durotar. In Benedict's chest, yes, that's one that we did. We found Gazaz's Eye of Burning Shadow. We did that. Now, a letter to Yvette, it just says drop. So if you actually look at it, it is a drop inside of Tersful Glades. And what does it say? I think we actually read this one too. Basically, this woman it's a letter addressed to Yvette. We found that one also. Okay, cool. So far, so good. The Moss Twined Heart, that one is listed by Questy. Black Moss Defeated, we got that one. Demon Starred Cloak, also, that's listed by Ghost Howl. We got that one. Now, here's the first one that we missed. It just says drop. See, here's what kills us. Even if you search by quest by zone, you can't do it. So you've got to really cross-reference it on this list. This is one of the ones I found last night. Gold pickup schedule. So this item begins a quest, it says. This note is a schedule with a list of days and times when a person described only as the collector will receive a shipment of gold from the mines in Elwyn Forest. From the schedule, it looks as if the collector resides near the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch in eastern Elwyn. This sounds important. You should report to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. So if you look at this thing and you read what it says, it actually has some interesting backstory. Below is the process and schedule of Defius gold collectors from the mines of Elwyn to our headquarters in Westfall. Collection schedule Sundays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. By each specified day, gold gained from the Elwyn mines will be gathered at the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch. The agent in charge of these gatherings, the collector, will be known by the engraved ring he possesses, a ring I gave him. A party from Defius headquarters will contact the collector, after which he will transfer the gathered gold. Now, said party, if you go to the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch, and this is one of the reasons we were over there with my wife, is if you're on a warlock and you want a human warlock or a warlock in Elwyn Forest and you want to learn how to summon your Voidwalker, you get sent to kill this warlock girl in this. Well, she's one of the three that are meeting. One is the collector, one is her, and one is another named character. I can't quite remember his name, but he's clearly someone within the Defius Brotherhood, and maybe there's another quest for another class that requires him. But the point is, Defius is meeting there. We know that Defius is all through Elwyn Forest, but this is a cool way that the quests team up with, like, meet up with some of the mods and how it's mobs and how they're reflected in the game. After which he'll transfer the gathered gold. Be sure this process is performed without fail and with utmost discretion. The collector is responsible for the transfer of gold, but ultimately it is the responsibility of each member of the Defius Brotherhood to ensure that his role is acted out with attention and discipline. Remember, my brothers, we were once proud craftsmen. We will perform our current duties with the same precision we used in our past trade. So, interesting. 1, EVC. Here you're getting the first tiny little tidbit of who runs the Defius. This is your first clue. So it's pretty cool. Like, it takes away from the story to not have that. Second, you're learning that the members of the Defius were once proud craftsmen. So these are important elements of who the Defius are and what their motives are and who runs them. And it just kind of shows, it humanizes them a little bit. So this is a huge quest to just get buried and never done. So, bummer. All right, so when we go to him, he says, what? We haven't had our people working the Elwyn mines for months. Let me see what note you have. I've heard of this collector, but I don't know whom he's working for. Thank you for the schedule. It will help us solve the mystery. Now, it does lead to the next quest, Manhunt. So, Manhunt, he says, if the collector is taking gold from our mines, then he's stealing from the kingdom. Bring the collector to justice and bring me the ring mentioned in the pickup schedule you gave me. So that's where you have to go here to the Elwyn, to the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch and kill him. It may tell us whom the collector is working for. That pickup schedule says the collector is hiding out at the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch. You should search for him there. Did you find the collector? Did you discover whom he's working for? You found him. Well done, whoever. He won't be collecting from the Elwyn mines again. And this ring you found is interesting. It's a membership ring for the old Stonemasons Guild in Stormwind. Why would a lowly thief have an artisan guild ring? And why are the Defius thieves collecting money from our mines? Difficult questions. I hope one day we'll have answers. So, one, it's tying us back to the fact that there is a connection between the artisans and crafters of Stormwind, even high up ones, formerly the upper middle class of Stormwind, and the Defius, and 2, that there is inside jobs going on, and that we have a leader, EDC. Okay, so that's a couple quests that we missed out on as a squad here. So let's go back and look here. There's also this Westfall deed, another one that I was like, what? Okay, so it begins a quest. It gives you Furlbrow's deed, which says, this is a deed to an expanse of land within the region of Westfall. It entitles the persons below with ownership rights of the designated area, as well as all items produced and any such structures built within its borders. This document is signed by Theodore Furlbrow and Verna Furlbrow, which are the first 2 NPCs you encounter when you enter Westfall. The ones with the horse. The words below were quickly scrawled on the back of the deed. We leaned on furrowed brow and got his deed. Thought it might be handy if you wanted to forge one of these for your own place. The furrowed brows won't give us trouble. Last I saw them, they were on their way out of Westfall, stuck with a broken wagon. Okay, so if you go back to the actual quest, it says this is the deed of an... oh yeah, and it basically says all of that. You think the furrowed brows might want their deed back. And then when you get there, the dude says, you have the deed to my farm? That's good news. Some ruffians stole it days ago. I thought it was gone for good. Please let me have it. We were on our way out of Westfall and ain't coming back anytime soon, but if we do, then we'll need those papers. Loads of thanks. As I was saying, these parts aren't fit for honest folk more, but if things get better than this deed, will help us reclaim our land. I don't have much to offer you, but here, take this. And he gives you a bunch of watermelons and pumpkins. Okay, cool. So not as much, but it just shows more of this Defius involvement, which gets you invested. Okay, so the powers below, I'm not done with Darkshore. We're going to hope that that drops. We did get lucky and have Captain Sanders' map drop for us. And then the rest are things we can still do. So Harvester's Head, Washte Pane's Feather, Hoof of Lakota Mane, Owatonka's Tail Spike. Those are all hunting things we will hopefully get. These are Darkmoon Fair things, so I'm not as worried about that. We did get Chen's Empty Keg. We did get a Talking Head on the last episode. That's good. Tome of Divinity. This is a Paladin quest. We'll do it with Erator if we get it. Glowing Shard happens within the Wailing Cavern. So I think that kind of catches us up. So I don't think there's much more that we've missed. Yeah, we have the Rune Scroll in the Barrens. We have, and then now we have some things from Redridge Mountains and the Dead Mines and so on and so forth. So I think we're good. That's good for us for now. But we will continue to cross-check on this list. And I had to do a little research to do it. So that's the quest that we missed. And I'm going to try, again, as we finish each zone now, what we'll do is go back and double-check. Hey, did we miss any drops that weren't listed on Questy? But stay a while and listen as we jump in with Callie. So she's going to move over to Redridge. Now, the downside for us as a show is that I guess we'll pick up these quests. These are some Dead Mines quests over here. Downside for us as a show is that she has done... I now have 4 people bottlenecked up in Redridge. Hopefully it's a shorter zone. Or the Three Hammers book. Like I said, we'll do that on another episode. Stormpipe. Look at all those clams that she has. Can she cook clams? Oh my gosh. She has like no cooking available. I guess I can stack. Oh, this is why. Because I was... I'm like, why do I have all these clams? I was dead set on her learning how to... to get that Westfall treasure map or whatever. And I killed so many Murlocs. Never got it. I gave up. There were thieves everywhere. It was horrible. A cave came down on us. I think the mining company is all dead, including my brother the foreman. Oh, brother. We were deep in a vast mine in Westfall, hidden beneath a barn in Moonbrook. No clue where these stinking thieving types came from. Anyway, the mine tunnel collapsed on us. I got out, but the others, well, the others haven't been heard from. You look like you might have better luck in there. If you could look for my brother, I'd be thankful. He always carried this Explorers League badge. If you can't find him, the badge would at least give me some peace of mind. Be good. Okay. How are you? And collecting memories. Many of my friends perished that horrible day when the mine tunnel caved in. If your adventurers happen to bring you into the wing of the mine in Westbrook, please keep an eye out for any sign which might identify them. If you come across any of their miners' union guards, bring them back to me and I'll make sure their families get some resolution from this horrible accident. So basically, in a nutshell, there is a mine in Westfall. It was being worked by the Alliance, specifically the Explorers League, and it is now... I need to upgrade my tailoring while I'm here. There are people that have sort of been trapped or killed. And when we do the Dead Mines quest, we're going to need to help out with that. Alright, so she'll get to tailoring eventually. I think I can learn some more stuff from tailoring. I'm going to save all these clams in my clam meat in my bank and this pearl. Just like a normal person, I'll just have a big plopping pile of clam meat in my bank account. Swipe the old debit card and charge some clam meat. She needs to learn how to make some bags because she is... Wow, that person's name was inappropriate. That looked like it said Erator, but it might be Erathor. Looking for enchant gloves with advanced herbalism. I don't have that. Yeah, she can work on all this stuff. So she's doing a little bit better, I guess, than some of my peeps. Well, she's my only enchanter on this account, but I made my warlock an enchanter as well on the other one. He's not as far as this, but she's also level 18. Oh, I guess, I don't know if I did her skills or not. Pretty sure, I think I did. But like, yeah, we got Power Word 2, Power Word Shield 3, Desperate Prayer rank 2. I feel like I have done them. Lesser Heal 3, Renew 2, and I know you can save some mana and got the Resurrection. Smite 3. Yeah, so she's good on that. Fade, Mind Blast 2. Psychic Scream, Shadow Word, Pain 3. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go into the bank and put in all of this clam meat. And I'll put these pearls in there too, because why not? Cool. Alright, so let's go... I don't need anything from the first aid, really. But, oh, it's this way, actually, I forgot. We need to do... So, the next little part that's a little bit lame is we're going to have to hoof it over to Red Ridge. But yeah, because of the bottleneck, because I have 4 people in it, that is going to lead to a slowdown in quests for the Alliance side. It'll just be basically 2 episodes per run, which means I'll be doing, for every 2 episodes I do on camera, I'll be doing 3 off camera for the Alliance. At least until Red Ridge is done. So what's over here? I don't care about donation of wool. There's a retrieval for Morin. That's a Stonetalon Mountain thing, I think. I just noticed. I don't have Kalia going to Red Ridge. That stinks. I just realized I changed it. I forgot I came through here. She actually does need Stonetalon Mountains. That's where she's going. Poopsie. Whoopsie poopsie. Okay, well, on the next episode, when we start... That's good, though, for the purposes of our show. Because, that's one less thing that we'll be doing. Like, overlapping. I think I realized I didn't have any Alliance going to Stonetalon, is what happened on that one. And there are some Alliance Stonetalon quests, so she's going to be my first one. It's going to be a little bit hard for her going there at 18, but okay. Retrieval for Morin. Travelers keep asking me about the Stonetalon Mountains. Seems to be a popular place for adventure. It doesn't matter if you're seeking wyvern elementals or have business with the Venture Co. Within the Charred Vale, deep in Stonetalon, there used to be a species of basilisks, whose scales, when ground to dust, made a wonderful reagent for some spells I've created. If those basilisks still live, I would love to have a few of their scales. Take your time. It's no rush, but I can pay well. And it's a pretty nice wand. How the heck are we going to get to Stonetalon? Alright, so somehow we've got to get to Kalimdor. This is Stonetalon right here. Oh my goodness. So I could try to get to... Like, this is a port, the Ratchet Port, which comes from Stranglethorn Vale. Then that could let me ratchet. I could go through Barrens into Stonetalon. This is where this is at. We have some quests here. I don't even know, like, where. Or I could come through Ashenvale. Why would I pick Stonetalon? What? Let's look at what level Stonetalon Mountains are. Yeah, she might need to do something. Okay, it says it's a 15 to 27 zone. I don't like this. Like, so if we look at the quests, there are a few. Let's look at the requirement level. So there's a few that are all horde that start lower. There's some neutral ones that start at 16. We do have some 17s. Okay, okay. But it says that they are level 22, level 21. This is going to be a little brutal pushing our way out there. Okay. Brutal's my middle name. All right, so if I go to... Yikes, I don't even know. This is Dustwallow Marsh. Where does that connect to? Theramore Isle. Where does the port in Stormwind connect to? I don't know. It doesn't really say. Okay, so... I mean, I have this quest. Got some 22s and 21s. Ashenvale, it looks like, would lead me down from here. Or I could work my way up. Like, there is, like, nothing. Where do you even get these quests at? Okay, so we have Pisnik, Ziz Physics, but what about this? A Gnome's Respite. So let's kind of just take a peek. It looks like it appears right here, but what's the requirements? On guard in Stonetalon. So that is... You need to start the... So we've got to come through Ashenvale. So I've got to try to get a port to Darnassus. So let me see if I can beg for a port to Darnassus. Any kind soul. I don't have the money to pay for, like, a gold to do this. And we're just going to see. So here's textiles.
Greetings.
You need something?
That's the artisan. Here's a journeyman.
Need
Probably
something?
still where we're at. Alright, cool. So. Alright, I just learned linen bag. That is dope. Linen bag takes 3 and 3. I don't have linen stuff right now. I have no linen. But at least I was able to learn.
Safe travels.
But I need the other one because this is artisan
Need help?
who can't teach me. So I need the expert, which is actually...
Looking for
careful.
something specific?
It's 100, 250. That's not
See you around.
worthwhile right now. Donation of wool. So I can't build like wool bolts yet, which is a shame. And I need more linen. So we're gonna have to work our way through Ashenvale. All right, so I know there's another tailoring person around here, and then I'm gonna have to continue to beg. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get without a port. It's gonna have to be a matter of boats and walking and stuff. This is gonna be a journey. Just going there is gonna be a journey.
Be with you.
All right, he can at least train me on journeyman tailor now. That's
Goddess,
good.
watch over you.
Okay. It's so weird the way that they have the tailoring set up. Alright, so now I've got to find the enchanter. Essential components. I don't know if it's there. It might be. I know it's somewhere in this little district. I cannot believe that.
Good day to you.
I have to. I don't like how that you can't get like or reagents. They don't sell light feathers. I feel like that should be something that gets sold. So easy to collect. It would not. And mages and I think priests need it, so it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't. Yeah, that means I also still need to keep working on my. An extremely low level enchanter, but I don't think that's what they want. It's not pyrotechnics. Where is this enchanter? So a port to Darnassus would be helpful because then I could just relatively easily walk through. Walk through Ashenvale, which I need to get to anyway. That's a staff, whatever. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna look. I guess we're just gonna find out. It's gonna be a journey. We're gonna go see. We'll start by looking at the port here, see if there's any boats. No, where the enchanting trainer is. I feel like I just did a big circle. And there's like no guards ever in this part to give you directions, which I really hate. The blue recluse, that's another. More clothing. These essential components. I don't think it's up in this tower. Essential components again. Alright, and I'm getting no bites. No bites at all. Maybe I can go in my looking for group. Nope. Okay. Alright, so I'm begging. Yeah, I mean, my begging might. A lot of people offer money for that. I mean, I have like 30 silver or whatever, so. Ancient curios. Oh. Sweet, I will take. I can't even type. So it does look like my looking for group sparked someone. They didn't say anything to me. But she is a mage that's level 60, so pretty sure she's going to be throwing me. Yeah. Then I'll be able to fly over, work my way down Darkshore, then work my way through Ashenvale, and then start Stonetalon. And I think the journey, that might just be what we do today. Let's see how long it takes us. While we're in Darnassus, she's a knight champion, so that's cool. She does some PvP. She looks pretty cool. But that's renegades and heretics. All right, so we got lucky. And we got a port out of here. Okay, so I am out of here now, and we'll find the. I'll look for the enchanting trainer. Because I don't... Oh, here's a priest trainer right here. I can check to see if...
Greetings.
Yeah, so it looks like I got all the powers, which is good. And I can't cook. I'm not worried about fishing with her. Although at some point, I think if I want to bust my cooking up at all, I'm going to need to. I don't... Trouble in Darkshore. I mean, I could just pick this quest up and... just drop it off on the way. I can pick that quest up too. That's a dungeon quest. Yeah, so... I think we already picked this quest up with...
How are ya?
Drop the Aberdeen and look for signs of the excavation team. I'm pretty sure we did that with What's-Her-Face. So I just need the enchanting trainer, so I gotta find a little guard. We'll drop that off any XP she can get now because she is 18 and she's going into... It's gonna be a tough zone. I think it's going to be brutal for a little while. I mean, we might end up grinding out some guys and slowly killing just to level up a little bit more. She has definitely got her work cut out for her. Like, I think most of my other people, I wanted to have them go there at 20. So, it is what it is. And that's okay. That will be part of the experience with old Callie here. Let's find a guard. There's one, so that we can tell them I need an enchanter trader. Probably, I was going to say, probably over in the ward where everybody enchants. Or where all the jobs are. So what was it? There's also... That fight, I don't care. This one, I need to pick that one up there too. That's good. You can fish in here, although this, which is odd because most of the capitals you can't fish. But it is not an ideal fishing zone. It's not like maybe if you were looking for journeyman level fishing. It's not like a novice level fishing. Okay, it says who has the quest. Yeah, it's a Black Fathom Deeps quest. Dawn Watcher Shadeless. Probably upstairs. I don't see her. Yeah. Alright, we'll look at this one later. I think we already...
I assist you.
I guess we'll read it in case we haven't before, but... Many rumors circulate these days about the union of the Twilight's Hammer and the Naga in Black Fathom Deeps on the coast of Ashenvale. My role here with the Argent Dawn is to collect as much information as I can, so we know when and where help is needed. It has been weeks now since I sent a scout to check on the activity at Black Fathom Deeps. Argent Guard Thaelred has not yet reported back. My other scouts are preoccupied with pressing matters. Seek out and aid Thaelred for me. Which is interesting because that's sort of like a very, very, very early connection between what will eventually turn out to be a big deal in BFA, which is that the Naga and Queen Ajara are in partnership with the Old Gods. Okay. So here's a Journeyman Enchanter. Can I learn anything? Yeah, Enchant Cloak, Minor Absorption.
Peace be with you.
That's an expert.
I am honored.
There's no need, I think, for that. But... So I don't know what I can do. I have 5 Strange Dust. Can I break this down? Yeah, I can turn it into 3 lesser ones. So that's good. She has a magic wand. So I can use that to make magic wands and sell it. She is already using 15, 8. Yeah, it's worse. But this does, so basically if I can use this to level up some, this will let me do some decent. Okay, so what about, can I find something that just requires 1 lesser magic? This. Enchant chest with minor mana. I didn't have that on. That's cool. Okay. Alright, so then this gives me, essentially, I have 12. Fine. I'll take it. Okay, we're going to see what else we have. Now I can enchant a cloak with minor resistance. That takes one. That's too much. I don't care. Like, I want to level it up. So we're gonna go bang for the buck here, rather than me caring what the actual enchants are.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. Now I'm still at having more of these. This is, I don't know what I broke down, but she obviously found some stuff. Okay, so this will get us to 50. And so we have 8 still. Glad that we found this enchanting. I mean, I guess I could be like enchanting like all kinds of stuff. Minor. Okay, so now we're at 50, which
What brings you here?
does allow me to pick up Journeyman.
Nadri.
And it looks like
What brings
a
you
minor
here?
stamina. Bracer, minor stamina. Okay.
Farewell.
So let's see what we got. Minor stamina. Yeah, that takes 3. Not interested in that. And now she can go up. So we have 6. So we're just gonna keep on doing what we were doing. What was this? Enchant chest, minor mana. Yeah. That is such a nice. And now we can bounce back and forth because I think we have some things that just take 1 strange dust. And so now I'm at 5. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of those. So this will actually let us get a decent amount. That's the grinding that I had. There we go. Enchant Bracer with minor health. I already had that on there. Okay. So, I mean, it's whatever. She gets a little bit. Okay. And this will get us up to 55. Okay.
Ishnu Dal Diel.
I need 60,
Be
which we have enough to get there. Okay. So we have 3 and 3. No, not minor stamina. Minor health. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of. Well, actually, I already know that it's gonna take all of it to do anything. So, and this is the lower of the 3 spells or enchantments. This is pretty good actually. So she's working. She's still a journeyman, I guess you would consider it. But or not even. She's still a novice apprentice, but she is working her way up to journeyman status. Technically, she has that journeyman skill set.
I am listening.
Okay, so now I can do lesser health on the chest,
Safela.
which takes 4 different things. Gives 15, so that's lesser. So I'm 1 step above minor now. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so that's fine. Just keep on keeping on. Just keep on enchanting as I go. Love it.
Hello.
The next thing that we have 2 70s. Greater Magic Wand. That's nice. That's 17.5. That's a little better than what we have. And that requires whatever. Who knows? All right, so she's good now on enchanting, and we'll just keep working on the tailoring. We have the quest for Black Fathom Deeps, which I'm not worried about. I don't know. I haven't even decided. Well, I guess we are going to do. Reading quest is hard, yeah. It's like a homework assignment for some of these people that don't read. Alright, so this is sort of a weird transition episode because I feel like we've probably done more than half an hour between some of the readings and stuff, but she's in a transition part of her life here. And I'm glad we ground up. I spent so long grinding and got her to 18 because it would have been even worse. But killing those murlocs. I mean, I guess. What's her Hearthstone set to? Yeah, she cannot leave. That's the downside. She has got to stay on this side of the coast. It's going to be such a pain to get her. Oh, I just realized you got to take the purple portal. I'm going the wrong way. Alright. So she's gonna have to go and just work her way down. That was dumb of me. Alright, do my spells. But she's all caught up. She's had some money. She was able to... Yeah, she was able to level up her enchanting a pretty solid amount. I can build that bag, which is awesome. That's worth saving up for. Give me that. Because what else is orange here? That takes 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, it's worth a 6-slot bag. That's a 4-slot bag. That's terrible. Poor girl. Alright, so... I wish you could just randomly jump through other people's portals. I don't know why you can't. I gotta remember where the little ink area thing... There it is. Yeah, so it's worth it for her to build the bags. She's just got to find linen cloth. Now I hope I can get linen cloth in Stonetalon, Stormwind, whatever it's called. So maybe that's part of what we'll do in this episode, is find some humanoids that we can use to, that we can kill and try to get her. How much takes 3 coarse thread? So I need, if I fill up my bags, I would need 4 of these because the Blanchie's sack is trash. So that means I would need 12 threads, and I would need a total of 3 times... Oh, I have to take the boat over. Okay. Yeah, there's no flight path connected here yet. I got it. The boat just left. So that's 6. I need 6 linen cloths, and I need 4. So I need 24 linen cloth, and I need to buy 12 coarse thread. Package for Stormpike. I might as well trash that. I'm never going... Because what's Stormpike? Yeah, that's taking me out to Loch Modan. And she's never going there. I mean, I guess she's going to Rathi Highlands if I somehow keep it that long, but... Whatever. Alright, so I need to go across... It's going to be quite a little journey for her. I feel like it's that movie, Homeward Bound, and I'm just a little kitty. Alright, so 61 enchanting. It's not too bad. Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't have a fishing pole. See, I could go fishing right now while I wait. No, I can't. I don't have a fishing pole. She needs to buy. I need to buy one. She's never gonna learn fishing if I don't go. I mean, because what's gonna happen is she's gonna get stuck in a zone where she can't continue to quest without fishing, and then I'm gonna be just shafted. Alright, so this is going to let me at least get a small pack. I'll be able to get flight path here. And then I will work through Ashen Vale, which will give me another flight path here. I don't actually know if that's in Desolus or not. And I'll get a flight. Yeah, I'll get a flight. So I'll be able to get this flight path kind of leading my way through down to Stonetalon. And then this is where the quest is at. So, well, what is it? We need to stop in Ashen Vale because we have Journey to Stonetalon Peak on guard in Stonetalon. That's 2 quests we need. Yeah, so we'll have to go through there. What's this? 1 shot, 1 kill. Yoo-hoo. So yeah, what was happening is I was going through and looking at the different zones. When I made my original list, I based it on like level and sort of where they're at, and what I didn't like. I think what I did is I looked at some. I used a WoW head list or something that was showing like traditionally which zones go with which area, and or with which faction, and kind of like leveling guides, and I just went through that. But then when I did another cross check, and I was looking at the actual list of quests for each zone, and I found that there were certain zones that I had neglected. So for instance, I didn't have any alliance going to Stonetalon because, as you can see, it's a weird, out of the way place to go quest as alliance. But there is a big chunk of alliance quests there. So we're gonna do that with Kellio. And we're gonna kill any humanoids we see on the way. I'm gonna buy a fishing pole and some thread. So we have some things that she's gonna do. And hopefully we're gonna be able to buy some. So when we're in what's it called? Astronar? Whatever this little town is called. Can't remember. Aberdeen. When we're in Aberdeen, we'll pick up some of that stuff. We'll get the flight paths on the way. We'll connect, so at least she'll have the whole West Coast. And then her next one, I have her going to Dusk Wallow. Or is it Dusk Wood? I think it's Dusk Wood. So then she'll be teleporting back to Duskwood. Then she's going to go to Stranglethorn Vale North. Then Arathi Highlands. Then I've maybe Swamp of Sorrows, looks like. Then the Searing Gorge. And the Blasted Lands. And finally the Burning Steppes will be where she ends her career. Arator is going to go from Redridge into Duskwood. Then over to Thousand Needles. Then... What does AM stand for? Trying to remember. Restless. I think it's something over here. We're at the Highland. Alterac Mountains. That's what he'll be doing. Then what do I have? Dust. I guess that's probably Dust Wallow Marsh. Then Tanaris, Ajara, and Eastern and Western Plaguelands. Barak, he will go all the way through all of the Barrens. These are only one. Then he will do Thousand Needles and Alterac Mountains, Swamp of Sorrows, Tanaris, Ajara, and then Winter Spring. So, nesting where he finished Lochmodon. Actually, I need to check that off. He's going to go to... He's already in Red Ridge Mountains. Then he's going to go to the Hillsbrad Foothills. Stranglethorn Vales North. Then Arathi Highlands. Then he's going to do the Stranglethorn Vales South. Then the Hinterlands, then the Ungoro Crater, followed by Winter Spring. See, this could be her. Alright, so while we're here, we're going to buy a fishing pole. That's why the heck not. And some thread. Why the heck not? Well, because she has not had the ability to. Yeah, so basically we'll just have to make sure we don't skip any zone that has quests for any type of faction. They should get a faction representative there. Anything that's like a breadcrumb, free the spirit. Nope, not doing that. But I'll take the breadcrumbs. But she just needs whatever XP she can get. We are in a innkeeper, fish vendor. Well, I have frenzy, but I can't freaking cook anything.
What brings you here?
Baker and
Peace be with you.
nope, I don't want
Goddess
that.
approval.
Ring vendor, no, I'm good. Food and drink
Ishmi
vendor.
Daldieb.
What's that? Steamed mandu. Okay,
Washafala.
great. So nothing else here. Cave mushrooms we don't want. The red crystal, I don't want that. That's an actual quest. Okay, so this is, I'm not even going to read this, but this is the
How are you?
girl who's like, oh, I'm so
On the
happy that
ground.
you brought it to us. So this is basically a breadcrumb, and we're going down that way, so I will take that quest. I'm not going to even read it because we will actually do it with our girl. Here's where I can buy some of the stuff that I need. So what do we got over there? A clothier, tailoring supplies. Oh, and a tailor. That's good. Oh, this is good because this is where I can get that string that I want.
Quality.
I need 12. Cool. 70. Oh, a red linen bag. I love that. What's my tailoring at? 50? I'm actually going to buy these. I'm going to keep all these recipes going. And I have a green woolen bag. Spanx, guys. Did I buy a red woolen bag? No, I didn't. Wait, did I? I did. Dang it. That was a waste of money. I'm an idiot.
May the stars guide you.
Okay. What do we have over here? Armor, shieldsmith, general goods,
The moon be with you.
weaponsmith. Alright.
Be careful.
Cool. Deep ocean, vast sea. I don't know what that is. Not doing anything major over here.
Well met.
Nope, not doing that.
Travel.
Lockbox, engineer, mining. Yeah, okay, so we're good. Picked up some tailoring recipes that my girl can probably learn soon. Not that soon, though. And then any that we see on the way, any humanoids, we're gonna do some humanoid murdering. So like when we pass by those furbolgs, it's gonna happen. Here's a flight path. We need this. There was a dude actually buy fishing poles, but I mean, you know what? What's the point?
Goddess bless you.
What's this one have us do? Yeah, recover the sea creature.
Go in
Yeah.
peace.
I was gonna say there's a fishing dude out here. There he is. I'm not gonna do the fishing quest, even though it would be a nice, easy one.
I've the finest wares in the land.
Look at that. He sell
Safe
blubber. I don't
travels.
have a fishing
What's
pole,
on your mind?
and then he can sell me one. Yeah, fruit of the
Watch your
sea, fishing. So, all right, cool. We're good. So now she's done. She has what she needs, and we are just gonna kill for both a combination of XP and linen, just on our way south generally. But we're not gonna stress it too hard. We're gonna drop that off. These two off on the way. Actually, what is this? No, we're not dropping that one off. That's inside Black Fathom Deeps. She'll get some XP for walking as well. She also... I mean, she's level 18, which is good, but she, as you guys have heard me say a bajillion times, not in love with the... Oh, I have a talent point I haven't spent. Heck yeah, give me that 1 damage. Love that. So she's getting... I mean, that's where the majority of her damage is coming from. She's pretty solid with a wand. Alright, so we'll kind of just go and see... Remember, we need 6 linen cloth for each bag. Scary. Okay, so here's some... Let's see how these guys do, like...
It's too far away.
Can we, how's the linen situation? Get work with these guys. Let's see. I know it's not going to be like amazing or anything. Oh, I forgot she should be putting... Okay, linen, no. Banana, yes. I don't need... Sorry, Scary. I don't really need... They probably think I'm off to the same quest they are, but I'm not. Okay. So that's good. Increasing my wand. Nope. Oh, they got me stunned. Well, yeah, we just killed these guys on the last episode. Okay, so... Don't love that. He's gonna stun me, right? Yeah. I don't really have a... Unless I use Psychic Stream, I don't have a... Okay, we got 3 linen cloth. That is lovely. Okay. Love the 3 linen cloth. I'm not gonna do too much here, but if I could get, like, say... I don't want to be in a group, bro. You don't know what I'm doing, Scary. You don't know anything about me, man. Okay, so... I don't know, that's cool that my defense skill leveled up while I'm inside the bubble. I wasn't sure if that could happen. He stuns me and then runs away. Little Buster. Plus, I don't want to share the loot. Okay, that's 2 more linen cloth. This is actually going pretty well as far as drop rate on the linen cloth goes. Why are you stunning me with your gust of wind? Love it. I was gonna not do all of my linen cloth hunting here, but if this is the drop rate, I'm gonna make them all right now. For this guy ready to roll. Can you not see I was in the middle of making a bag? Quite rude, you wind talker, you. Does I have a cooldown of 1 second? Alright, now I need this linen bag. I'm putting that at the end of the line because it sucks. Alright, so now I have my own bag. Hooray. That is fantastic. Steal some more of these guys. Plus, we're getting a little bit of XP. This is not going to help us close that gap on like the levels that we need for Stonetalon Mountains, but it's something. What do you do? I was gonna say, I don't know, did I resist the spell? Okay. So, like I said, I think we needed 24. 6, yeah, we needed 24 linen and another banana. We've already done more than a quarter. I think we've gotten 8 so far, so a third. Already a third of the way through. There's another 1. Fairy fire. My stacks of inner fire. I'm gonna have to reapply soon-ish. Cool. Okay. So that actually might be enough to get me the rest of the way. All that, and I can get my second bag going. Don't know why you insist on being mean. Okay, cool. So now we have the second bag, which is great, and we already have another bolt, so we're more than halfway done. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, these guys have a good drop rate on cloth. I love it. Done half our bags in one go. Let's put the inner fire back on.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Pretty nice damage too, so she's doing pretty good about. So after this, we should pretty much be able to just run. I mean, we'll have to go pick up those couple quests, but this is going to be... I mean, we spent a lot of time on this episode, and we haven't really accomplished a lot. Just sort of running around doing random crap. I do love that she was able to... I'm able to crank these bags out. She's not even going to get XP for some of these things. These guys, this ones are so weak. Okay. Okay, though. It's really about the linen. I mean, I want some XP, but really about the linen. Look at that. Okay, so quarterstaff of the bear. She can't use a staff, but she can disenchant that bad boy. Love it. So that's another, basically, everything we get like that's another couple points in the old enchanting. So that's whatever. It could be better, but it's 2 points. It's 2 more points of enchanting she can have. Okay. 5 copper. Who's coming after me? Somebody. I heard a growl. Whatever. Okay, so there's a calico cloak. I don't. What's mine? Mine's significantly better than that. I wish I could unravel that cloak and get some linen out of it. That'd be cool.
I'm out of range.
Out of
That
range?
spell isn't ready yet.
Okay. Now we got a second guy over here. Don't stun me. That's one thing I don't want. I don't want to get stunned when I'm fighting 2. That could be annoying. Okay, so cool. Cool. We're fighting 2. Okay. So she's just so high enough level above these guys that it's really not a big stress. We need 5 more linen and we're done. None there, 1 there, so we now need 4 more linen. I'm just gonna wait till we get it all at this point. Help them out. Okay. 4 more linen. And we are good to go. One, so we need 3 more linen. Okay, I'm just gonna have to. Her mana's getting a little low, so I'm just gonna hit it up with straight. Now her mana's already right back up. Okay. Yeah, 3 more linen. 3 more linen, and she's good. Down to 2 more linen now. Excellent. have these? Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I was killing... Oh, it's because I killed all those people, like, back to back. I was going to say, I don't know why she really got to that point where she was getting so low on mana. These things really do have a good respawn rate, too. Like, this is a perfect linen farming spot, I guess. So, hey guys, if you're ever really wanting to farm linen, as you can see in this video, like, this works out pretty well. Is that it? I think I need... Yep, that's it. So, now I can go make these bolts, and then make the other 2 bags. I've got an extra Blanchie's bag, but whatever. So, yeah, the bolts of linen cloth are not doing anything for me. But, whatever. We need to get bolts of woolen cloth is what I need. We need to figure that out. This is just 2 more. So we obviously still need linen. We're going to need to find people that can work with linen. I don't know if she's going to get stuck having to farm, because it depends. Does Stonetalon drop linen? Like, it's going to be a little tricky. So we have this linen bag and this linen bag. Fantastic. Look at that. All of a sudden she goes from my least bag having person to my most. XP, not a lot there. That was 20. We did get 20% of the level. So now we're going to get some for exploration as we run through these zones. We'll drop off those couple breadcrumbs, but we'll be lucky. I mean, we would be very lucky to even get to the halfway point on that. But yeah, so this is just going to be... Now we're going to be playing it safe. Stick to the roads. And do our journey on foot here. Alright. So we have been close to... We've been down this far with Our Lady, Shelasier. We haven't really been much past this river, so maybe we've been a little bit around here. But as we get that far down, look, she doesn't even have these. Oh, I think you have to do that first one before those shoreline ones will open up. We're also not going down here, which is, I think, Black Fathom. Yeah, we're not going to Black Fathom Deeps. I forgot that Black Fathom Deeps was part of Darkshore. On our next one, we will be doing some reading, and then it will wrap us around, and we'll be back in Red Talon with Eric. So that does present us a small issue. So because I thought this whole time, and originally I did have her slotted to go to Red Ridge Mountains, that means my first batch, which I have done with 3 characters, happened off camera. I'll read the text on those. There wasn't really a ton, so the quest that we picked up, we will have to read when we do that episode. This will be our next episode. There's one quest, basically you run in there, and the first one is a guard saying, report to, like, a guard who's on the outskirts of whatever the Red Ridge Mountains town is. I forgot the name of it. You also have the breadcrumb quest leading from the Dead Mine, or leading from Westfall. So you turn that in, and it basically says turn around and go back. That you need to go. So we're getting close to, like, wanting to do the Dead Mines as a dungeon. Then the guard says kill a bunch of gnolls. So you spend, that's the only real quest that took a lot of time. There is one quest to swim into the lake and find a jewel on the bottom of the floor, or a necklace or something, and that takes, like, there's not even any monsters guarding it. I guess there's a few random spots where the gnoll can or where the gem can appear, but with Questy it's pretty easy. You can just check the potential nodes, and I don't think I've had to go more than like 3 nodes in. This is it for that breadcrumb. I'm kind of shooting off to the side to go just drop this off to the REM Speedwagon Rem Prospector guy, whatever. And then there's another quest to find this guy's toolbox, which is also at the bottom of the lake at a different spot. but he is that one is kind of guarded by a couple murlocs, but literally like a couple. So that's all I really did, because we also had to travel to Redridge with all of them, and it takes a little bit of time to kill the gnolls. Like, there's a pretty decent chunk of gnolls. Where is this dude? Says trouble. Maybe he's like, maybe he pats around the area. Maybe he's inside. I don't see him. And he's not. This is not how it looks on retail. Face is a little different. Where is he? I mean, he is the absent-minded whatever. Okay, that's the Twilight Shore. Yeah, like on retail, there's they have like a little camp, and this is all about like murlocs, and you build like a little. You walk around the whole camp with him. I don't want to fight this golem necessarily. Not for no reason. I don't. If I could just see him, I'll fight my way to him. But where is the dude? Like, I'm not going to spend a ton of time looking for him either. Like, if I don't see him soon, we'll just. That's where that. So that one's marked on the map. So Questy marks some of them. Just don't know why it doesn't mark all of them. See, these people are fighting down there. There's a little team. Where the heck is the dude? I wonder if he's dead? It's either got to be dead or he pats around. I mean, he is absent-minded. Or he's underground. There's like a tunnel or something down here, which I don't want to screw with that. Because if I could see him, I would hop down there and do it, but I don't even see him. I wonder if they had him, if he does pat around like us, part of an escort. Or is he like in this right here? Is he underground? No, I'm good. I don't need to join your guild, but I would like to know where the heck he is. So, I guess let's look that up. The absent-minded professor. We've been looking up a lot. Why not? So let's just look up the absent-minded professor. Okay. First in the series. Let's see what the comments say. Let them lead the way. Yeah, so he's an escort dude. So he's most likely, I'm thinking, someone has him out there being escorted. And he hasn't respawned or made his way back or whatever. Like, he's probably running around here being an idiot. Yeah, you can see him. Just saw him. There he is. So that's what it is. He's part of this escort quest. So screw that. I'm not gonna mess with that. So we're gonna drop off the absent-minded professor. We're gonna ditch that quest. She's not doing this zone, so I'm not gonna put all the energy into doing that. So she's gotta kind of cut back over. I don't want to go down there, but all right. So now we have made our way through Darkshore. We still have to walk through Ashenvale. I don't think we have any breadcrumbs, but we do have to, when we're in Ashenvale, do have to go over to that place and pick up those 2 breadcrumbs, which are what's going to let us begin the process of questing in Stonetalon, which we're obviously, we're not going to be doing any questing in Stonetalon today. This episode has managed to break the 1 hour mark, and we haven't even done any quests. But we got a nice collection of bags, and we've had an experience, so I think there's an interesting, there's something to be said for seeing this process. If anyone that's had to do something crazy where you just get your heart set on going to another zone, questing in another area. This is one of the things that I think made World of Warcraft for me when I first started. Like, I can remember years ago, I mean, you know, almost 20 years ago at this point, just same kind of deal, like wanting to go someplace, maybe wanting to hike to Menethil or to make, before, like when Wowpedia and Wowhead and all that was in its nascent days, I still definitely was not running any mods or anything like that. I don't even know if I was Googling very much. I don't even remember if Google was really a thing back then. I might have still been looking at whatever, Yahoo or whatever the search engine was back then. Maybe it was Google. Google was definitely not part of like the vernacular of society yet as a verb to Google something. All right, so we're gonna head down here, and then I think probably be able to head. Probably connects us like right through here. Oh, maybe it's like right there. Maybe it's to the side. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I guess we're gonna read the actual quest text, so it will direct us appropriately. But now we're in Ashenvale, which Ashenvale is an appropriate level zone. Like, we could quest here. Absolutely, we could. That's a level 20. It's a little bit high for us, but okay, it's coming after us. So we can do it. And we shall. We just have to actually unload our spells on it. There's no playing around. This ghost does not want to run. This ghost ball runner. Okay, mana's a little low on that one, but no biggie. Put our inner flame back on. And then keep on keeping on. Okay, so this is, I don't know, an archaeologist? They don't have any quests for me. We'll just keep on walking. So, yeah, now that we're not even get to turn in the absent-minded professor, my hopes for us getting any kind of decent amount of XP are pretty dashed. I would like to be able to get, like, some exploration, but when you stay on the road, you don't even really get that. Wild buck. I mean, this is pretty good, though. There's not a lot of... Pretty peaceful walking through this forest. And I guess this is where you'd come through if you were... Oh, Darkstrand Assassins. Oh, guys, whoa. Yeah, Kalia's going to have a little bit of a time if she's fighting level 20s. We got something. Maestra's Post. I don't know if that might be I don't know if that's a horde thing or what that is. But we are not going there because there's no quest for us there. It doesn't look like a horde thing. It looks the name kind of feels like a horde thing. But from the looks, it looks like a little alliance. Yeah, that's Maestra's Post. Yeah, and it looks like there's some green people. Quests that are probably above our level or something. Yeah, so this will cut us in here. And this quest, this is... I don't even know the name of that little city. We'll find it out very soon. And then we're just going to kick over to enter Stonetalon. So we should... This should go, as long as we stick to the road, this should go off with pretty much without a hitch. Okay. Yeah, the Ashenville is kind of annoying for me, in my opinion. Maybe it's not Ashenville, actually. No, not Ashenville. It's Feralis. Feralis is the zone that is annoying to walk through. Because it's got all the, like, big elevation changes. That's the Shrine of Asina. Spiders, what level are they? 21. I mean, they're still within striking distance. They're still, like, doable. It's just not ideal. Like I said, it's gonna make for some slow questing in Stonetalon. Who is the next one? So who else is going to Stonetalon, and when are they going to go there? Earth Fury will be. He's the only other one. He's going to join up from the Baron's side soon. So when he gets he'll get to about level 20, and then he'll be part of the group that does Wailing Caverns. And so here's Astronar. We need to go down this way. How is that going to work out? Now, where is the entry into Stonetalon? Okay, so we got a flight path. We can actually fly. We're connecting this side of the world. What quest is this? That's Zormstrand. We don't need to go there. Okay, we need this. On guard in Stonetalon.
How may I help?
Hello, Callie. You seem to be full of wanderlust by the looks of you. Have you been to the Stonetalon Mountains? It is a lake plagued by the Venture Co. and other enemies of the Night Owls. Recently, Sentinel Wolfrunner sent my friend Kayla Shadowspear there to investigate what's happening to the land, but I have yet to hear word back from her. I'm even more concerned because the Alliance sent a gnome mage along with her, a sign of trouble for her. Would you find her and report back to me? So it says find her overlooking the valley entering Windshear Crag in the Stonetalon Mountains. So it's way down there. I guess the good thing is, if it's really like that, we might be able to go this way. Let's find the other one, too. There's one more quest. Yeah, Journey to Stonetalon Peak. The Journey to Stonetalon Peak. The forest spirits tell me you are brave and willing to travel. To the south, not far from Maestro Lake, there lies a tunnel named the Talon Deep Path. This tunnel you will come to an area known as Windshear Crag, the Stonetalon Mountains. Once there, journey to the southwest past Cragpool Lake and then north, up the steep slope until you reach Stonetalon Peak. There awaits Keeper Albagor. Heed his bidding, human. Journey farewell. Perilous. Alright, cool. We will heed the... I don't think I want this. Tools and supplies. It's cool.
Hello.
That's... we don't want that. That's an Ashen Veil. No, okay, so we don't want any of those two things. So now we're going to make that travel. But at least that guy gave us instructions. So it says south, past a lake, we will find a tunnel. And then if you go into Stonetalon, now we need to go there. So we have to look and find out where is this tunnel at. So, journey to Stonetalon. Let's look and see where is the Talon Deep Path. This is what's gonna... the ruins of... head south. When you reach the ruins of Stardust, head east until you reach a lake and just... okay, so let's keep that up. So we're going to head south until we reach the ruins of Stardust. Okay. Alrighty. This looks like a... maybe we're going to go this path because this looks like a fork in the road. And we're going to keep to the south. That looks like some ruins right there. Okay, which is good. It checks out because this is where we want to be. We want to be heading in this direction. That's a strong stag right there, level 23. It is going to be... at least it's a neutral. Yikes. Okay, so we got the runes of Stardust. Excellent. Okay, so then it says go east until you reach the lake. Oh, I see a lake right below me. What? What are those? 24? What the heck? Yikes. That's 21. Okay. What lake are they talking about? That's what I'm concerned with. I could fight those 21, 22s. I don't see a lake. I'm heading east, though. 21. At least the hostile bears are lower level. I don't even see a lake on my map. Yikes. Maybe I'll keep Fade on. Try to keep these people off my scent or whatever. Maybe the person had it wrong and they don't know they're east from west. Oh, look, the Talon Deep Path. It actually says Talon Deep Path. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll fight you. Why did you resist me, you jerk? Okay, so it's 21. I mean, I better get used to it because I'm going to be fighting this level of opponent. Got the shield back on. Okay. Got this desperate prayer if I need it. Okay, keep the... Gosh. Sheesh, okay. Alright, that was tough. This looks to be the path. I mean, every one single fight here, maybe I gotta go that way, is like a battle to the death, like a battle of epic proportions, so it's gonna be tricky if they're not a little bit easier on the other side of the mountain here. It's gotta be the Talon Deep Path right here, right? Tunnel. So that is a tunnel. Yeah, okay, cool. We found it. Alright, so as long as there's not monsters in here, let me put the inner fire, actually, maybe I had that worn off, but that would have been helpful to keep that on. Alright. So far, so good that there's no enemies in this path. This is like a suicidal freaking issue, like, thing that I'm doing. The fact that... And she's going to be stuck without gaining better powers either, so her stats might go up. I mean, she's good until level 20, but... Yeah, so... I guess we are going to go down there. And when we get down there... We'll log. That's our little base. It's not that far. And hopefully the mobs are just not that. Hopefully the mobs are not that intense out here. 20. Okay. 19. That's... Alright, that's doable. Good. Eggs. Okay, so 19, 20, around there. At least that means, if nothing else, we really had to, there are, like, mobs that we can grind on. And that's good. Like, obviously not this episode, but, like, in future. Like if things are just too hard for old Callie. That's 280. Spider Acre, I think, is what you... Okay, so this is a little bit dicey running through these, but at least it's very doable. Look, we have a young Pridewing, also level 19. So that's cool. I'm happy that this is like level appropriate for us. We can handle questing, at least right here, at least in this part. I'm gonna come back to there, even though it looks like there's a neutral quest there. Okay, we got some Venture Co. Kind of weave our way in. They're right here, level appropriate as well, level 18, 19. Black Wolf River. We got a little XP for discovering that. No, we didn't. Never mind, I lied. Yeah, let's just through. Okay, so. Man. That's a different guy. I went to. Oh, now I gotta get out of here. Okay, so here's what we gotta do now. I was gonna fight them, but I picked the wrong one to fight. So now it's just a matter of getting the heck out of here. Here, another one. Okay, I might be able to fight just this guy. He is level 20, but... Oh no, dang it. I can't fight two of them, definitely not. So, that part we gotta get it. Right, one of them de-aggroed. The other one's still on me. Deal is with that. Okay, finally. Alright, so we survived. Let's put this back on. And we are almost to... Alright, so now here is a level 20. It's a little bit tricky. So I think, honestly, saving my mana for the healing and stuff, and maybe just... Oh wait, where's this?
Still recharging.
Okay. A little bit trickier, but I think we can. We're getting hit by the psychic, by the poison damage. Okay. Survived on that one. That's good. We are almost to the little base. As much as these creatures don't want to let us go, they're very close. Bruise weed. Oh, look over here, we got a level 17. So as we get closer to it, like it's like if you can make it there. Whoa, we got a big dino up there. I think I'm gonna have to fight that spider. I think it's gonna aggro. No, it didn't. Nice. Alright. So we have made it. This turned into... It's pretty funny that with this episode, which we accomplished like nothing for so long. That's how World of Warcraft Classic works. Alright, that time we actually did gain some XP. We found the Webwinder path, we found our other base. We're good to go. We can find, that's the person. Whoa, what's this? A freaking person is PvPing. A lady. Why? I'm tempted to fight them, but I won't. So we're just gonna stay here, and I hope that person dies. I could get involved and tip the tides. I don't know why this mage is not helping it out. Why is this person doing this? Bummer. Bummer. Yeah, see, Webwinder Path is under attack. Why did they do that? I don't know. Alright, everybody, so we survived. We made our way here with Callie, and we will continue questing with her the next time we wrap around to her, because she's the only one that's out here in this weird land, but we did it. Thanks, everyone. We got another episode in the pipe 5x5, and I will see you all next time on Lore of Warcraft.